Good afternoon, this is Editor Justin Graeber with your Duxbury Clipper headlines for Friday, October 2nd. Wasn't much in the way of midweek meetings this week, although the Massachusetts Highway Department did hold a public hearing Tuesday night in the Mural Room to discuss plans for a new roundabout at Winter Street and Kingstown Way. There were a number of residents in the room who were abutters to the intersection, but most of them seemed pretty positive about the project. Their only concern was they didn't want to have their driveway blocked by the new roundabout. Some other people were concerned about how much of their land they would lose in any takings or easements, and it didn't seem to be too much, but plans are obviously changing. The reason for the roundabout, the engineers from Mass Highway said, was not traffic congestion, but rather safety issues. They said the intersection has a higher crash rate than similar intersections around town. There will be other hearings. This hearing was a 25% design stage hearing, and they will be back in town for another public hearing when the design plans reach 75%. The reps on Tuesday did not give a specific date for any future hearings. Also, today, Friday, I was on WATD FM speaking about the school committee and open meeting law issues from last week. I am told it will be available on their website as a podcast soon. There's some pretty big events coming up on this weekend. One of them, however, is not happening. Saturday was supposed to be O'Neill Farm Day, the one day of the year when the working dairy farm is open to the public. However, the organizers on their website canceled this year's event because the weather is supposed to be lousy. We're supposed to get some rain. There will be a Blessing of the Animals ceremony at 10 a.m. at St. John's. Those folks do have a plan for when it rains. They will move inside to the parish hall, so that will still be going on. On Sunday, the Duxbury Rural and Historical Society will hold their annual Autumn Fest celebration in the King Caesar House on Powder Point. Also on Sunday, the Art Complex Museum will host music by the Blackstone Trio starting at 4 p.m. The Board of Selectmen is scheduled to meet on Monday, starting at 6 p.m. with an executive session, and then the public meeting will open at 7 p.m. Items on the agenda are an update on the Tarkland building project, a discussion of the Duxbury Grange property, and Finance Director John Madden will be presenting an update on the fiscal year 2011 budget. Speaking of Selectmen's meetings, if anyone is interested in watching tape from Monday's Selectmen meeting, where some petitioners came to save for the Selectmen and Town Manager Richard McDonald to save Chief DeLuca's job, we have made video clips available on our website, www.duxburyclipper.com. The videos can also be accessed through the Clipper's Facebook page and our YouTube channel. There's also going to be a Zoning Board of Appeals meeting on Monday, 7:30 in the Philbrook Room at the Senior Center. The board will hold public hearings for cases on 90 Marshall Street, 2 King Caesar Road, and 430 Washington Street before going into an administrative meeting at 8:15. There is also a school committee meeting scheduled for Wednesday at 7 p.m. at the Alden School. That's it for the news. We'll see you next week.